wants to throw. It's Robertson. This time he's got it. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. At the 45, on his way. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. It's complete to the right. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
It's caught. There's no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. And the Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting work. touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football.
And he's running in the open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection. Get everybody's eyes going one direction. They go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. They get him out of bounds, but a choke play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Trying to get to it. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops from and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing in that last drive, right? Working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
So after the first down run, here's second down. Looking for a man. It's Bowman. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. So quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oklahoma State, 22, Baylor, 17.
Thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that put...
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quicker.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. Tackled, but he has a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They keep attacking through the air. Going downfield for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I like the shot down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Makes the grab. It's Presley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions, incompletions, and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40.
Y'all niggas are selling.
20. Touchdown, Cowboys. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What? This defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Baldwin. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but...
And that ball is picked off. He will finally go out of bounds, but he was showing
2 picks in a
all
row.
the skills after that interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Finds his man. It's Presley. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
That's number 2. day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Kansas.
To the air, it's Robertson.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection. They throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Turns it on in midfield. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the immediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Way to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this
He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he lays out and snags it down the left side.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and control your body and run as you're laying out. That's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
They'll go to the air. He got him! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They move the tight end all over. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And the route is on. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
Get set, get set.
Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30.
Easy. Roll it, flip, flip.
Scanning the field, it's Robertson. He's got an open man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On the ready?
A third and long coming up here.
Here we go. Ready?
The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
Come on, set.
With jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his...
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. He's snagged in the middle. It's Presley. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Pistols firing. kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. To the air, it's Robertson. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Let's go!
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Presley. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Using his legs, it's Gordon. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you get up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They're setting up the screen. Got some room into the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
42 Spider. 4-2 in.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the stomping has commenced.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baldwin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll throw it on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his open runway ahead. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now improvising. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. He's going to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Going for the big play. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this has been a rough offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the...
Intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown Bears! Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going and can build throughout the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Still running at the 40. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. He's right on target. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The sure hands, it's Freeman. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And the pummeling has started. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
29 Philly.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cameron. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in, it's Hawkins. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To throw, it's Robertson. He uncorks one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. They'll run the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Presley.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do